Hey EMbers, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another comparison video from me. In today's video, we are going to be looking at the visual differences between the PlayStation 3 Platinum version of Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas 2 and the Xbox 360 version. Full transparency, this is actually my husband's game. I haven't played any of the Tom Clancy games, so I cannot give you any opinions on gameplay. This is purely visual differences. So we'll start straight away with the PlayStation 3 version. As you can see, this is the Platinum. It did come from CEX, so it's quite badly damaged, but that's the front cover for you. And moving on to the Xbox 360 version here, exact same picture. So bringing them back together, aside from the obvious that this is sort of a Platinum, pretty much the same on the front. This is the side of the PlayStation 3 version. Pretty typical. And the side of the Xbox 360 version. Again, it's a little bit dirty and dusty because it is from CEX. Now we move to the back of the PlayStation 3 Platinum version. Again, not the best looking case in the world. It's quite scratched and scuffed. But here you go. Feel free to pause if you would like to. And the back of the Xbox 360 version. Again, pretty much the same colour scheme with that red background there, but I'll bring them together so you can have a look. So not very many differences at all really for this one. The screenshots that they've chosen to use are exactly the same on both versions. It's the one that I think is the most similar in terms of this series so far. Opening it up, this is what you're greeted with for the PlayStation 3 Platinum version. Now, as you can see, this is technically not the Platinum version when you look at the disc. The disc, unfortunately, is not Platinum. My partner doesn't care whether his discs are Platinum or not, so he bought this from CEX and he wasn't bothered. If you watched my PlayStation Games Really Platinum video from way back when, you will have already known that this is indeed not a Platinum. So it might be something we rectify in the future, but as it's my husband's game and he's not really bothered, then maybe not. But yes, this is the PlayStation booklet and disc. And this is the Xbox booklet and disc. So putting them both together, the booklet is pretty much exactly the same, however the disc does have some differences. Finally, we'll do a quick booklet comparison, starting with the PlayStation 3. The Xbox had more paperwork with it, so I'll show you that as we go on. Again, I'm not going to talk about this too much because I don't want this to be too boring. If you'd like to pause, feel free and pause, but I'm just going to flick through it as quickly as I possibly can. I do like the sort of silver background here. And again, we will keep track of the page numbers just to see if there's any differences at all between the two. And that's that. There's 20 pages, and this is the back of the booklet, talking about more Ubisoft games. So moving on to the Xbox version of the booklet now. Let's go through this, remembering that the PlayStation 3 version had 20 pages. Let's see how many the Xbox 360 has. Again, the same silver throughout. I think there's more pictures in this booklet, to be honest with you. And it does feel slightly thicker, but that could be because it's obviously taller. And the trusty notes section, which the PlayStation 3 version didn't have. So where are you going to write your cheat codes? And there's the back, exactly the same as the PlayStation 3 version. And it does indeed have the same 20 pages, exactly the same pretty much. Finally, the Xbox version also came with this, Tom Clancy's 10 Years of Gaming. I don't know if this came in the PlayStation 3 version. Obviously, like I say, I got them from CEX, so it is hit and miss what you do end up with. But this is just showing you some other Tom Clancy games you can buy. And finally, we have this nice flyer for a convention, I think. And that's it. So you'll have to let me know, have you played this game? These aren't really my types of games, to be honest, so I have very little information other than what I've seen my husband play. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye EMbers.